everyone. Welcome to LEC Guidance today. I am your speaker, Vivian. I work for BarBri Global. I am a New York attorney. I grew up in Shanghai, China, but I moved to the United States to study law and work for a few years. I've been working for BarBri for 6 years in the Asia-Pacific market to help international lawyers to pass the U.S. bar exam and become solicitor and lawyers in U.S. And also, I help international lawyers to pass the solicitor qualifying exam to become a solicitor in UK. It's a pleasure to be here to speak with you on how to become U.S. lawyer. You probably have already heard of BarBri. Yes, you're right. We are the expert in legal education. We have helped 1.3 million international lawyers in U.S. And we have worked for 50 years in this flagship course, the U.S. Bar Prep course. And now we are growing internationally to let all the international lawyers know about the route in how to become qualified in New York or California. Have you heard of that Barack Obama, the former U.S. president, is our BarBri alumni too? We are very proud of that. For the past 50 years, BarBri has invested heavily in technology. So our course is becoming better and more technology-based. Now everybody do not have to sit in a classroom in the U.S. law schools. They can watch our videos and practice the bar exam questions online. They can just sit at home and do all the assignments. So that is an amazing thing. So you can have this qualification and pass this exam without going to the United States. So today, I'm going to go into the details in how to become qualified in New York and California. So this is me. This is a picture of me getting qualified in New York. So you probably already heard about the benefits of getting a U.S. qualification. Yes, of course, it will strengthen your CV. It will help your professional development. And if you're interested in working for a U.S. law firm or U.S. company in the legal department, this will help you as well. But if you want to stay just in Tokyo or Japan, this will also help your job, because if you have this title as a U.S. attorney, it will obviously set you apart with your other peers. As you know that the U.S. is the largest legal market. It is 313 billion in 2018 and is growing every year. If you're interested in New York, the New York bar will be the best, because New York is still the center for international arbitration, and you will meet a lot of New York lawyers and California lawyers with our BarBri alumni network. So there are some steps that you have to go through to become a New York qualified. First, you can do a 3-year or 4-year common law education or an LLM. Like myself, I did an LLM in the United States. But if you do not have these qualifications, don't worry about it. You can still do the California bar exam. I'm just introducing the New York bar exam for those who are interested. You will need to submit some documents to the New York Board of Law Examiner to confirm your eligibility first. This process usually takes about 6 months' time. It is kind of slow, so you will have to get all the transcripts that you have from your previous law schools. I understand a lot of Japanese lawyers, they go to U.S. for an LLM program. So your law school at the LLM program, they will help you as well. Then After you get approved for the eligibility, you will sign up with a course. So BarBri's 6 months or 10 months course is a perfect course for you who have not, do not have solid common law background, do not speak English, or maybe you are working or have family commitment. So this course is longer, so you can prepare for the bar exam longer. Then you will have to do another exam called MPRE, which is Multi-State Professional Exam. It is a multiple choice question exam. You can do it in any state in the US. It's offered in March, August, and November. And then you will need to complete a 50-hour pro bono work, which is nonprofit. You cannot get paid for those hours that you do. After you pass all the exams, complete the pro bono hours, and you will need to go to New York State, for example, Albany. You will have to have an interview and then get the certificate. California, the route is more popular to the Japanese lawyers, to my understanding, because a lot of Japanese lawyers, they're very, very busy. They have family here. US is so far away to travel, and LLM program takes 1 year. So they don't want to spend the money and the time in the United States to do an LLM. They can just sit for the California bar, because all they need is to register with the California State Bar to have an account, get all the documents. One important application document is called Certificate of Good Standing, which you will have to have your bar association write a letter, say that you are licensed to practice law in Japan and you are in good standing. So once you submit all the documents to the California State Bar, you will only have to wait about 1 month's time. And you will also have to pay a $214 application fee. After that, you can study with BarBri for a course, and then you will prepare for either the February bar or the July bar, because the bar exams are only twice a year. For any state bar, there is one MPRE exam that you will have to do, whether it's New York or California. So now I'm going to go into the formats of the bar exam. It is a 2-day exam for the New York and the California. The first day is the same. It's a performance test and essay tests. For what is a performance test? So you can understand this as an open book test. So it will test you whether you are suitable to become a lawyer. We call it test your lawyering skills. Basically, to test whether it's not testing your memorization, because it will give you all the rules and laws in the library. It will test your analysis ability. And then you will be given 5 essays to do. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It's 6 essays. Each essay is 30 minutes per question. So you will have to do, in the New York, you will have to do 2 multi-state performance tests and 6 essay questions. And after that, you will also need to do an online New York law course and a New York online exam. This is specific to New York bar. So for the California, the first day is a little bit different, but the second day is the same as the New York bar. The second day, I would say, it's a 200 multiple question exam. So in the morning, within 3 hours, you will have to complete 100 multiple questions. And in the afternoon, you will have to do another 100 multiple choice questions. They are covering 7 subjects. What are the 7 core subjects that will be tested in the U.S. law? I'll show you. These are the U.S. constitutional law, contracts, torts, criminal law and procedures, civil procedures, torts, and evidence. These are the subjects we call 7 core subjects that you will have to do. I also need to mention there is also real property, very important. Okay, once you are successful in complete all the requirements and pass all the exams, you are a qualified attorney. So how can we help you pass the bar exam? Why BarBri is important to you and can help you to pass this exam? As I already said, we have been working in this bar exam business for more than 50 years. We are the #1 bar prep course in the States, and we got recognized internationally. We have more than 1.3 BarBri alumni, and they give us a lot of good feedback. They are doing a lot of testimonials. You can find them on YouTube or on website as well. And we are improving our course every year with the investment in technology, with the investment in people, and we want to help our students and to get the best experience in preparing for the bar exam. So now you can take a look at our course options for you. We have 2 options. One is the 6 months extended bar, and the other one is the 10 months extended bar. As you already know, there are 2 bar exams in a year. They're tested twice, in February and in July. Usually it's at the last Tuesday and Wednesday of that month. So you can start the 6 months course, for example, in February to prepare for the July bar exam. Or you can start the 10 months course in September, like next month, to prepare for the July bar exam. And the only difference between the 6 months and the 10 months is the studying hours every week is a little bit different. You need to study a little more hours, such as 20 to 25 hours a week for the 6 months course, and study less, for example, 10 to 15 hours a week in the 10 months course. I would highly recommend the 10 months course if you are a very busy lawyer. And this gives you enough time to read the materials, to watch the videos, and practice the multiple choice questions and essays. In our course, we also sign you up with a mentor. You will have the time to speak with your mentor who will guide you through this process as well. So you can see here are our BarBri course advantages. First, it's designed for international lawyers. Our ISAC engine, which stands for Intuitive Study Assistant and Coach, that runs the BarBri prep course because it is very AI technology based. And you will have the option to study longer. For example, if you want to defer your course, it is also possible. You only need to pay a deferral fee. Our professors are top-notch. They are from the top law schools in the United States, and they are very intelligent and humorous. I will show you a picture in the latest slide. And I mentioned the coach. We also call them personal mentor. They are all U.S. attorneys, and they are very helpful and kind. Look at this slide. You will have an understanding of each component of the bar prep course will take how much % in this whole process. For example, the practice questions take about 30% of the entire course, and the lectures take about 24% of the course, which is a lot. These practice and the lectures, MBE, which is MBE and lectures, in total take about 55% of the whole course. And of course, you will have to do reading, you will have to practice essays. These are equally important as well. We'll also be giving you the mock exams to put yourself in an environment that is just like the exam itself on that test day. Here you can take a look at a screenshot of your personal study plan, which you will be given after you have access to the course. It shows you how many days that you have studied, how many hours that you have studied, and what your assignments are for this week. There's always a quote on the screen as well on your study plan. For example, this one: I don't know that there are any shortcuts to doing a good job. And I can fairly say I don't know if there are any shortcuts to pass a US bar exam. So we will have to work really, really hard to pass this exam, to study hard, to do the memorization, to do the practice, and talk to your mentor as well. Look, here are our professors. They are our stars. They are very humorous, very knowledgeable, and very intelligent. These are the screenshots. On these lectures, you can turn on the subtitles, which as I am Chinese and my English is not native language. So sometimes I do rely on the subtitles for me to understand better. So you can turn on the subtitles. And you can also watch the videos as many times as you want. Here, does studying with BarBri extended US bar prep work? Yes, the answer is absolutely, because we have students pass the bar. The pass rate, as you can see, is 76%. But you will have to do the work. This statistics shows that you have to complete at least 80% of the course. That means you have to do 80% of the reading at least, have to watch the videos, have to do the practice questions. So you will have to do the work as well. BarBri has do the heavy lifting for you to design such a wonderful course, but you will have to sit down on your desk to spend that 10 to 15 hours every week to study. But if you have any questions, don't worry, we are here to help you. Our staff at LEC is super wonderful. They are intelligent and they are diligent. They are always here to answer your questions, whether it's eligibility process, it's registration to the bar exam or the MPRE, or whether it's character, fitness, everything. As long as we are here, we will help you. So, next steps. So if interested in learning more about BarBri's extended US bar, you can download our digest from our website. You can also contact me. Here's my there's my email address and my director's email address that you can contact. And also, you can enroll our course directly online. But do remember, we work with LEC very closely. If you need any local support, do not forget to contact LEC first. I know Kojima-san can be really, really helpful, and he's here to help you. You can also scan this barcode to get access to our website. So, thank you so much for your time today. I hope my guidance on the US bar, especially the New York and the California bar exam, regarding the exam formats, the eligibility process, and the course content is relevant to you. If you have any questions, come to us. Thank you for your time. I hope you become a successful US attorney as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.